What's going on, everybody? The Germ here, and welcome to the Columbia County Fair. This is not one of the bigger fairs I usually come to, but it is still a fair. I don't think we came here last year. I think we skipped last year, but we're back again this year, 2025, and let's go check out the Columbia County Fair. As of the filming of today's video, September 1st, 2025, Labor Day. Last day of summer, officially last day of summer, and my daughter goes back to school tomorrow, September 2nd. Crazy, for her last year of school. She didn't want to come on this trip. I don't know why she doesn't want to come to the fair, but I don't know, I always find it fun, even if I'm alone. Now this particular fair is about an hour from my house. There's a bunch of fairs. We didn't go to them all this year. There's I think it starts out with the Orange County Fair. Then I think that's in the July, and then you have the Ulster County Fair, which I believe is also in July. You got the Dutchess County Fair, which we did do a video for that fair. That is in August. And Columbia County Fair, which is the end of August, early September. And then we also went to the New York State Fair, which also ends today, Labor Day. And there are two more fairs in my area, not immediate area. One is the Big E. I'm hoping to go visit the Big E. And the other one is a little bit different, the Renaissance Fair. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it to those two. We're going to certainly try. But today, we're going to tour the Columbia County Fair. They do have two Ferris wheels here. One is like this open car kind of Ferris wheel. Kind of you see in like older movies and things like that. I love the look and design of this. You don't see one like this at many fairs. Nobody on this one. I don't see anybody on it. And it spins a lot faster than a normal Ferris wheel. I don't know, that's what at least it looks like. And of course you got the classic rides like this carousel here. And there's the other Ferris wheel in the background. I might try to make this a thumbnail. And the noisy thing next to me is this little dragon coaster. And of course you always see this kind of stuff set up. Heavy equipment and farm equipment. After all, it is a country fair, right? I don't know, do people actually buy these at the fairgrounds?
They went this way.
Not sure. Thing's pretty cool. I have no idea what that is. I don't know. It looks like something for hay, I'm guessing. You guys let me know if you know what the heck this thing is. Looks very expensive. Well, it doesn't say you can't go up here, so it's my first and only chance to go up in one of these. Wow. Good view out here. I think this is the best view at the fair. Let me know what this machine is if you guys have any idea. I think it's something to do with hay. I have no idea. It's pretty high though. I hope these tires last a long time because I can't even imagine what a tire this size costs. What size is this? 710, 70, 42. That is a huge tire. Holy smokes. Wandered over to the rides again. Figured I'd show you guys some of the rides that are here at the Columbia County Fair. A lot of kids rides. It doesn't have the largest midway, but it has the staples here, just like this one here. The Funhouse. Who doesn't love a little Funhouse? Those are always cool. They do have the Super Slide though. That was always one of my favorites as a kid. Used to love going down the big slide in Wildwood, New Jersey. Long gone, but here's one at a carnival, or I should say fair. What's the difference between a carnival and a fair? I don't know. I always thought of a carnival, I guess, that something was set up kind of in a parking lot at like a grocery store or something like that. Maybe it was there for the weekend, and just a few rides, maybe one or two food places, and that was basically it. Fair is something that, in at least our area, is set up for at least a week typically, and lots more rides. Usually have a specific ground area for it, like fairgrounds. and lots and lots more food, agriculture, and lots of other stuff. You know, pig races, things like that. So that's, to me, that's the difference between a carnival and a fair. Let me know if you guys have a fair in your area. I'd like to explore some more fairs. Maybe if there's a nice fair in Connecticut or Pennsylvania, you guys can keep me abreast of things and let me know where your fair is and how it is, and maybe we'll visit in the future, because I'm always looking for a new one to go to. Of course, they got a tilt-a-whirl. These are cool. Carnival and Fair Classic ride. This ride is coming to an end, I think. It's not a Music Express, it's the Alpine Express. Looks like a lot of fun. Definitely spinning very, very quickly. It looks very uncomfortable. Here's a strange one. It is like a teacup ride on steroids. That's a ride I've never seen before. Then, of course, you got all the carnival games over here. The balloon pop. So we got the bottle guy. You guys, Anger Management. That's what that game is. Anger Management. You got these hang bars. You got the knock the cups down with a little gun. Of course, you got to have basketball. Basketball there with the famous oval hoops. I don't know what that is. I guess you get bean bags that you gotta toss them out there. Classic water gun game with Pikachu there, or Pac-Man. Is it Pac-Man? Another basketball, and pop the balloons. There's some other stuff on the other side there as well. There's one of those fishbowl games. Oh, here it is, right here. Look at all those goldfish. I think at one point we've all taken home a goldfish from the fair. 3 in to win. 3 in to win, 10 balls, $5, 25 balls, $10. So if you can spot anyone, get one in. No, off the rim. Come on, somebody get one. I'm rooting for them. What's the center one do? What happens? Any bowl, center bowl wins choice. Okay. Look at the little fish. How do you get the big ones? No one's winning. Oh. Of course, we got all kinds of food at the fair. This is a pizza place. And let me know if you guys have ever had pickle pizza. Yeah, I don't know, not for me. Pickle pizza with garlic sauce, $7. Hey, you know what? Maybe it tastes good. I've tried salad pizza once, and that was the most disgusting thing I ever had. Whoever came up with that, what an awful idea. Salad pizza, it doesn't even make any sense. Either pick one. You want to either eat a salad or you want to eat pizza. They don't go together. These guys sell nothing but maple products. Let's take a look at some of their maple products that they offer. Look at all the maple syrups. I have a jug of maple syrup, kind of like this size, from when I went to New Hampshire. Picked it up on the side of the road at a farm stand. Probably like 3 or 4 years ago. I still have it. My daughter never wants pancakes anymore, so this has been incredibly hard to use. Very good, very, I don't know, is sugary the right word? But it's very good. Curious to know, and I'm gonna ask, how much does a bottle of maple syrup, what's this, a gallon?
A gallon.
What's that go for?
So that one,
$64. Wow. See, now, when you compare it to these little guys, that seems pretty reasonable. You know, if you're a big maple syrup connoisseur, go for this one. But you can also get some maple syrup cotton candy. Look at that, it's right up there. So the lady on the other side is doing the menu here. Don't spell anything wrong. Now, I'm not the one to check because I am a horrible speller. She's double checking her spelling as she's going. Make sure you spell it right.
Yes,
you should spell something purposely wrong and see if anyone notices.
I did the other day.
sorry.
That would be funny. I was just talking to the owner there, and this is their first time doing a county fair. So today's the last day, so I'm sure they're feeling it. But the lady there and her husband are running this, and pretty cool. Rolling Sundays. They're local to the area and only a couple miles away. And they said this is their first fair, and they're going to do other things like they have actually a wedding coming up, they told me. But they might be set up like apple orchards, wineries, things like that. So pretty cool. Hopefully they have a lot of success. There's another interesting business, Hayes Cookies. I've never seen cookies at the fair besides the New York State Fair. So that's pretty cool to see cookies at the fair. Hopefully that's something that catches on. Who doesn't like cookies? So there are the cookie options right there: chocolate chip, oatmeal, and shortbread. And there's some of the smaller cookies, and I'm guessing this is the bigger cookie, or is that the
That's
$6?
the oatmeal cookie.
Oh, that's my favorite.
I
That's
do
that's
giants
$6.
and I do minis, nothing in between.
Nothing in
There's the
between.
chocolate chip.
That's the chocolate chip cookie.
And then these are the magic
That's
bars.
my favorite magic bar. What's a magic bar?
Magic bar is grandma's old recipe. It's shortbread cookie with coconut, pecan, chocolate chips, and a little drizzle of sweet condensed milk.
Very cool. Looks good.
Oh,
Looks
man,
very
thank
good.
you.
I remember having these French fries a couple years ago. These were really good. It's hard to eat a big bowl of French fries by yourself. You know, this is something to share. Same thing with like a blooming onion. Those are like sharing items. Of course, you always have one of these guys at the fair. There's some of the items that he's made. Always amazed at how artistic these guys are. I mean, how do you do this? And with a chainsaw. Pretty cool. Look at the bears. 4-H milk bar, yes. Almost forgot about those. I think I'm gonna do a milkshake. You definitely go for a milkshake. Oh yeah, there it is. Look at this. No line. Awesome. It's not that hot out, so maybe that's why there's no line. Let's see how much these are going for this year. Oh, here's the sign here. Milkshake, $7 for a milkshake. A lot of stuff sold out. Look at that. Malted shake sold out. Hot fudge sundae sold out. Last day of the fair. Ordered a strawberry shake. My order is $82, $7. And we gotta wait over here for me to finish it up. All right, we got our milkshake. I got a strawberry milkshake. A lot smaller than I thought. Dutchess County Fair. I didn't get one this year, but theirs are bigger and they have tops. There's no top on here. I actually had to drink a little bit before I moved it away because it was like overflowing to the top. It's good. It's just a little smaller than I would expect for $7, but it's a fair. What do you expect? We got the New York State Police here. Look at the police car, all nice and clean and shiny. I love the color of our police cars. I saw one at the New York State Fair, and it looks like they're changing the color of the cars to gray, and it seems so boring. They also have this state police motorcycle here. I think this is something they don't use anymore, but it looks really awesome. That's cool. And then they got a really old state police car right here. I really hope they don't use these anymore. They also have the sheriff's department here with a wave runner. Of course, they use these on the Hudson River. It's got lights on it and everything. They used to have a wave runner like this. I actually had a Sea-Doo just like this one. We got all the antique machinery with all the popping noises. This one's a cool one. Look at all the belts there, big floppy belt. Anyone want to win a motorcycle? Nice looking bike. I know nothing about motorcycles. Where should we go? Should we go in this building right here? Let's go in this building. Bunch of vendors in here. Look at all the bees. Oh my god.
Tobias, you too?
Yeah, he got what, third or fourth?
So they had only really 2 vendors in there. I mean, there's a whole bunch of vendors, but there was like, of course, Robert Smith, very generic name.
George Davis and Robert Smith. Your phone has been found.
Of course, as I'm filming. Yeah. So they had fudge in there. They had so besides fudge, there was a guy that was selling honey. Other than that, there was a bunch of like insurance, you know, the gun club, things like that. Pampered Chef. Nothing that seemed like it was too interesting to film. So I didn't film anything at all in there besides the bees, because the bees were pretty cool. Bunch of food vendors over here in the buildings. I think this is where I got the barbecue last time I was here. It was very good. That was somebody's recommendation. Always try not to repeat the same things for lunch that I've tried before, so we won't be doing that. Got some live music behind me. Taste of India. Interesting. Italian sandwiches. Not very hungry, especially after that milkshake. Got to figure out what we're going to do for lunch, though. Lots of pizzas. Look at all the pizzas over here. Oh, wow, that's a lot of pizzas. Ready to go. Auction going on over here. Selling some cows. Interesting to see how much a cow sells for.
This is your last chance right here.
Last one.
Honorable Weight Markets here. 1,140 pounds. Zoe Kaiser. And a 4. And before 4 now, get a 25. And for 25. And $4.25. $4.25. That's sold for $4.75.
Wow, that's it. I was misinformed. Not $4.75 for the whole entire steer. It was $4.75 per pound. I forget what he weighed. You guys might have heard in the video what he weighed, but it was $4.75 per pound. Holy crap, that's a lot more.
245 pounds. And there down, $6. And $6.25. $6.25. $6.50. $6.50. $6.25. $6.50. $6.75. $6.50. Down 75. Down 7. And now 25. $7.25. Down $7.25. $7.25. $7.50. And now 50. $7.75. $7.75. Down $8.25. $8.50. $8.50. $8.25. $8.50. $8.25. $8.50. $8.25. $8.50. Now 50. $75. $8.50. $75. $8.75. $8.50. $8.75. $8.50. Now 75. $8.50. $8.75. Now 9, and now 9, and $8.75, now 25, at $9.25, at $9.25, $9 and here down, gotta make it down to your down, $9 down, in a minute, $9.25, $9.25. I need $9 down to get a minute 25. Sold for $9.
All right, so that was interesting. Not sure how well you guys can hear me. I was trying to be quiet because I was like right behind the auctioneer. But a duck just sold for $30, or a chicken. I don't know if it was a duck or a chicken. I didn't get a good look at it. And the cow, I thought it was $475. It was $4.75 per pound. I don't know how much they weighed. I want to say between 1,300 and 1,800 pounds. But yeah, a lot better than $475 for sure. I don't know what the math is on that, quick math. But you guys could do the math on that and figure it out and leave it in the comments for me. those sheep. She was telling me they only sell for about $70 for a sheep. That seems like so cheap. I can't even adopt a dog for that cheap. Maybe I should just get a sheep or a goat or whatever that was. I think it was a sheep. I think it was a sheep, right? Beautiful. These are sheep, right?
Yes.
Look at that. That's a beautiful one right there. They are sheep. I was right. I said sheep. I did say sheep. They're walking the Green Mile right now. That's sad. I don't know. What do you do with the sheep? I know they shave them and they make wool. I don't think people eat sheep, right? I don't know. I have known nothing about farm animals. Can you tell? I didn't grow up on a farm. Although there's a lot of farms around here. I could probably learn if I really wanted to. But yeah, auction off barn animals. Very interesting to me. Never seen that before. You definitely want to watch where you walk. There are a lot of landmines around here. All right, why don't we go take a look at some cows? Let's go take a look at some cows. So look at, there's a cow right here. There's a beautiful cow right here. Chocolate milk cow. Of course, you guys know the brown ones make the chocolate milk. This one doesn't want to say hello to me. Look at cow. Hi, buddy. Just having lunch. It's a beautiful cow right there. This black and gray one, or white. Did I say black and gray? I'm mixing the two together. Black and the gray. This guy was sleeping. He's tired. He's like, why are you filming me? This guy's looking at me like, what are you doing over here?
The pig races! Woo! Sounds good, but I know you can do better. Are you ready for the pig races? Woo-hoo! Here they come from Hollywood, California. Get set. Let's hear that bell go. They're off and running. Here they go. They're going to go down the track, around the turn, up the stretch we go. Into the far turn it's going to be. It's going to be how fast it's going to be. Pink is our official winner.
Well, that was the pig races. I could stand about one of them. I was like literally right next to the speaker. It was very, very loud. I got over there a little late. But you guys have the idea.
We actually have a Facebook thing, sir.
Look at this chocolate moonshine company. And oh, there's a Facebook, yeah?
So you can Facebook us. Yeah, please feel free.
I saw this right here. Look at this.
If I were to go with my second,
Fireball.
it'd probably be chocolate.
Heck yeah.
I love chocolate coconut. Okay.
Look at that. I'll let you guys know I love fireballs.
And then after that would be probably your
Let's try the salted caramel bourbon. Let's see what this tastes like. Got a little container there.
There you go.
All right, there we go. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
We're gonna get a shot of fudge. All right, this is something new I've never seen before, so let's give it a shot. Tastes good. They said the alcohol cooks all out, but it's actually really good. That actually is really good. So I have to say the fudge back here is very good flavors. Tasted very fresh, and if you're not going to make it here, because the fair is actually over, today's the last day, to the Columbia County Fair, they're going to be at the Food and Wine Festival at the Dutchess County Fairground. So if you guys are in the area, go to the Food and Wine Festival, check them out. Hopefully they're doing samples there, but I can tell you their fudge is very good. Very good. Now, they didn't pay me. No one ever pays me to do this, but I always like to mention when someone does give me something. So right when I was about to walk away, they gave me a free slab of fudge, so that was awesome. So thank you very much. So yeah, definitely check these guys out. They're very nice. The guy walked up to me, shook my hand, introduced himself, and I think they're going to do very well at the Food and Wine Festival. So if you're going to that, go say hello to them. Very nice people. Very good fudge. All right, well, you guys know I'm a cider guy. We're in like a beer and wine. How do I say it?
Locals say Claverack. I have no idea there's no W.
I've heard that before.
There's no W.
Claverack.
It's Claverack.
Claverack, right? What do they call it? Cloverick?
Claverack.
And what am I drinking?
You're drinking a strawberry rhubarb sour.
Okay, let's give it a try. Now, I'm not a beer guy. I'm not going to, so it's not his fault if I don't like this, because I am a cider guy, but we're going to give it a shot. It's got good flavor. They need to make a cider because I feel like they would do an excellent job at it because this has, you can taste the flavor in this. All right, next up, I guess I'm drinking bourbon. I've had bourbon before. What is it?
It's a 56% corn mash. It's 12% malted barley, the rest of it being rye. I also have something special for you. Something
You have something
that
special?
I am in liquor stores from Maryland and Maine.
Okay. Where are you guys at? Where are you from?
Lake George, New York.
Okay.
This is the one thing that I did not allow liquor stores to have.
Oh, really?
It's apple whiskey. It's a small batch of it. It's only the fall season.
Okay.
And
I like fruit.
I have one more for you.
Ooh.
Have you had a Kahlua?
Yes. That is good. The
Kahlua
apple
with the
one's
boarding
good.
school. This is it. It is real chocolate cold brew from Coffee Shop out of Saratoga Springs. It is my vodka. I make in house. I'm a double gold winner for it and a national liquor taste test. I'm fat. I put on top of vanilla ice cream personally. But espresso martinis, mudslides, or as I can tell you're Italian, tiramisu.
You nailed it. Ooh, that's good. What gave away that I'm Italian?
I can just tell.
The height, the belly.
Oh no, it's a Mets hat for me.
Oh, thanks.
Gary
man.
Sheffield, very good.
Yeah, there you go. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Springford jalapeno chili.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Lots of good products in there. I don't know. I might be a bourbon guy. That wasn't bad. Bourbon and fudge. The beer that not his fault. I'm not a beer guy. I've never been a beer guy. I don't know. I've always been a cider guy, but I do like bourbon. But very rarely do I actually drink. I could get literally the cider that I drink. I could literally get a 4-pack. It'd probably last me 4 to 6 weeks. I just don't drink that often. I don't get anything out of it, you know? I enjoy the flavor of it, but I gotta really, really be in the mood. So I literally have bottles of alcohol in my house that are probably close to 15 to 20 years old. It's crazy. I don't drink that much. Harvest Hall, look at this. And they have cider donuts for $150. I'm just kidding. It says $1.50. Should we get a cider donut? We should try it. All right, well, we got a cider and a donut. What a deal. $2.50 for both. $1 for a cider. $1.50 for a donut. Yeah. Let's give this donut a try. It's nothing like an apple cider donut. Delicious. Put that cider donut down. Now we gotta try the apple cider for $1. There's always apple cider at these things for like $1. That's good. You can only drink so much of this because it makes you do something. So this is enough for me. One little cup. That donut is fantastic. In the Hudson Valley donuts, cider donuts, during this season are amazing. Okay, I did pick out what I am gonna eat, and it's not this, but I wanted to show this at least because it looked pretty cool. Giant mozzarella cheese stick. If I had someone to share this with, I'd probably be getting one of these. I don't want something that big, but these look really good. So let me know if you guys have had these. Even their pizza looks pretty good. But I think we're gonna go with chicken on a stick today. I was just talking to Ziggy, the owner of the, I don't know, what do you call it, pizza and giant mozzarella sticks. He's gonna be at the Big E, so we're gonna commit to doing the mozzarella stick if we go to the Big E. I think we're gonna go, I do wanna try the mozzarella sticks. Anyone wanna go to the Big E? Anyone wanna meet me there? I'll probably go on a Thursday. So if anyone's available on a Thursday and wants to meet me at the Big E, let me know. Hopefully this is up before that starts. I might have to now put this video up in advance. But I think we're gonna go over here for chicken on a stick. I saw it. It looked pretty good, and I'm not really terribly hungry, and the price was very reasonable. Now, I've said this already, today is the last day of the fair, so I'm thinking that maybe some of the vendors are trying to get rid of their food. But is this the one I saw it at? I saw chicken on a stick for $3. Yeah, look at that. Chicken on a stick, $3. That is crazy. Look at that. A lemonade costs more than chicken on a stick. Let's give this a try. All right, I am passing on the chicken on a stick. I thought I saw the chicken on a stick, and then I saw the chicken on a stick, and it was basically like a chicken finger on a stick. So, yeah, now I know why it's $3. All right, I just don't want to eat something too big because I'm going home and cooking dinner. I'm close enough to cook dinner. So I don't want something terribly filling, and it's getting close to dinner time. All right, well, someone spotted me here at the Columbia County Fair, and this is Brian and his family.
Blakely and Bennett.
Hey guys, you guys having fun at the fair? You guys are? You got some French fries there, and I have a dog bowl.
Yeah.
Are they good? Awesome, awesome. So where are you guys from?
We're right from here. We're right from Hudson.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, right from Columbia County. So.
Cool. Do you guys check out all the fairs or just this fair?
Just this fair.
And you said you watched one of my videos. You noticed me right away from a video?
Yeah, from well, we found you from Wild.
Okay, cool.
Wild
Yeah, yeah.
And then we seen you at the Columbia County Fair a couple of years ago, and we just saw you. I'm like,
It's me. I'm filming with my phone today. It makes it easier.
Yeah.
So cool. Well, nice to meet you and your family. Enjoy your dog bowl full of French fries and have fun at the fair.
Thank you.
Thanks. That was nice. Every time I always say it, if you guys ever see me, say hello. I always love meeting people, people that watch the videos and okay. Just like a shark. Yeah, I always love meeting people at events. When you recognize me, come by and say hello. If not, I don't know. I don't know you, so you gotta come say hi to me. So nice to meet Brian and his family. Thanks for watching the videos. All right, I think this is gonna do it here from the Columbia County Fair. I never got something to eat. I think I'm at this point, I have about an hour ride home. I'm just gonna hold over until I get home because I'm gonna cook something terrific. I'm gonna make my famous salmon with a mango, tomato mango salsa and cilantro, some fresh green beans, and you know what? I think I'm gonna eat that instead. 'Cause I'm not terribly hungry after that donut and cider, and I really just don't see something I want. But I gotta tell you, if we go to the Big E, I'm gonna get that big mozzarella stick. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, guys, I am the Germ. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video. Did end up getting a snack, PS. A little kettle corn, delicious kettle corn. See you guys soon.